The 45th and now 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, a man who's been called everything from a patriot to a tyrant, a savior to a con, but there's one association that's haunted him for decades. One name that refuses to go away, Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted offender, a billionaire with mysterious wealth, a man who trafficked girls for clients we're apparently never allowed to name, and yet Donald Trump has never been charged, never seriously investigated, and recently, the FBI and DOJ announced that there was no client list, and that Epstein definitely killed himself. But if Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison for trafficking, who exactly was she trafficking for? Let's unravel this web. The story begins in the early 1990s. At the height of their wealth and influence, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were friends, not business partners, not political allies, but social buddies. Epstein visited Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. Trump attended Epstein's parties in Manhattan, and both men were photographed together numerous times. Trump once told New York Magazine in 2002, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." Let that sink in. At this point, Epstein was already known in elite circles as a mysterious financier with a bizarre Rolodex. He didn't work on Wall Street. He didn't run a hedge fund, but he knew everyone. Trump liked him until he didn't. In 2008, Epstein was arrested and given a sweetheart plea deal in Florida, 13 months for soliciting a minor with work release privileges. Fast forward to 2019, Epstein is arrested again, this time federally on trafficking charges involving underage girls. Suddenly, Trump changed his tune. The press. "I had a falling out with him. I wasn't a fan. I knew him like everyone in Palm Beach knew him." Just like that, Epstein becomes persona non grata. No more quotes, no more praise, no more photos, just silence. It was a neat narrative, but it wasn't foolproof. Flight logs showed Trump had flown with Epstein once to Palm Beach. Witnesses claimed Epstein recruited girls from Mar-a-Lago, and more people began to ask, how deep did their friendship really go? Then, August 10th, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein is found dead in his Manhattan jail cell. The cause? Suicide by hanging. And here's what doesn't add up. The cameras outside Epstein's cell malfunctioned. The guards both fell asleep. His cellmate removed hours before. The autopsy showed signs more consistent with strangulation. And worst of all, a full minute of security footage is missing. It was either the most convenient incompetence in modern prison history, or it was something else entirely. And the public? They didn't buy it. Not when the most well-connected trafficker in US history died in custody before he could speak. Fast forward to 2025. Twitter, now known as X, is ablaze. Elon Musk, the platform's owner, sends out a now deleted tweet after apparent falling out with the president. Time to drop the really big bomb. @Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they haven't been made public. He follows it up with, "Mark this post. The truth will come out." Within hours, the tweets disappeared. Was it pressure from Trump's camp? Was it legal advice? Was it part of a larger game being played between billionaires? Either way, Musk never denied posting it, and he never retracted it. He simply later tweeted, "I regret my comments. They went too far." Not false, just too far. In June 2025, the Department of Justice and FBI released their final word on Epstein. There is no client list. Epstein died by suicide. No further investigation will take place. Let's pause right there. Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's right-hand accomplice, was convicted in 2021 for trafficking minors. She is currently serving 20 years in prison. So again, who is she trafficking to? The government says Epstein acted alone. Well, Maxwell aided him, but the men on the receiving end don't exist. This isn't justice. This is omission with intent. For Donald Trump, this entire saga is a political landmine. He claims to be the candidate of law and order, but refuses to address Epstein honestly. He slams the deep state, but benefits from a system that conveniently sealed Epstein's files. And while his supporters believe he's the only one telling the truth, he's the only one who has never publicly demanded the client list be released. Why? Because maybe he knows what's in it. The Epstein case is more than just a conspiracy. It's a mirror. It reflects what we allow elites to get away with. And it shows how public memory can be erased with just enough noise, censorship, and non-denial denial. If the FBI and DOJ are telling us there is no list, no foul play, no need to look deeper, then why is Maxwell still in prison? Why did Elon Musk say what he said? And why does Donald Trump, master of insults, drama, and retaliation, have nothing to say about it? If you want the truth, the real truth, kept alive in a sea of distraction, like, follow, and subscribe to the Dozy Drummer. We're not bots, we're not billionaires, we're people who ask questions that matter. This is the Dozy Drummer, and we're just getting started.